enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Soldier Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game?
It was good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Gets around him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 63 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the gun, here's Williams. Again, he finds Moore. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go. Turn up.
Play action. Now Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's third and short. On play action, here's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Able to push his way through. Still on his feet. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 6-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. McCaffrey. will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense and Rome Odunze set to take over once more. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. You look at this Niner defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He completes it to Evans. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Purdy now to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Purdy off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention that they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Here's Williams. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To the air, Williams. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The Niners offense had Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At the 60, at the 60. Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Slot man moves right.
Let go.
And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now pass complete to Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's Williams. Touchdown, Bears! DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Purdy bootlegging it. And this is caught by Evans. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
To throw, Williams. That's complete right side to Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Williams going to look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he gets it down to the 32. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Badgley's kick is good, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Terry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing here, Purdy. He finds his man, complete. That's Terry. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 25 yards that time. Play action, now Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 209, breaking Jerry Rice's record. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. To the air, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To the air once more, Williams. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Williams. To the sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to our halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He finds his man, complete. That's Terry. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He completes it to Evans. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. They go play action here. Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Mike Evans from 3 yards out. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is Williams. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go. Set, go.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Go.
Now a toss for Swift left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Fighting through pressure. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Brock Purdy and the offense back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Waddle now to return it. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bears take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Come on, set.
To throw, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Here we go, Shaq.
To throw once more. Here's Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check, Panther. Smash, smash.
Looking to throw. Williams. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 40. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Taking it right down Broadway. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey adding to his NFL record in touchdowns, and the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Let's go.
Williams throwing to start the drive. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Go. Roll. Check.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Steps away to his left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, here's Swift. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete right side to Komet. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Williams. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Check go.
Williams now from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he gets this up past the 30.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
155 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for San Francisco, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the